Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 19th part of this course. So, in this one, I'll be talking to you guys about for loops in Python. And what is for loop? This is a special type of loop in Python that helps us loop over a collection of items. We use for loops to loop through an array, letters, strings, and pretty much anything in Python. You can loop over them with a for loop. Now let's show an example of what you could do with for loop. Create a new file and let's name this for loop. Okay, in here I want to say for letter in, then I want to pass in, let's say Desphos Academy. For letter in letter, I want to print letter. As easy as that. I want to print letter. Sorry for that. Letter. So when I run this, take note of what happens. When I run this now, it would print out all the letters that are in Desphos Academy, one after the other. And how is it doing this? The letter changes on each iteration of the loop. Now, for letter in Desphos Academy, print letter. So it would first of all come to the beginning, assign letter, the variable letter, to D, print it out. Go again, assign the variable letter to E, print it out. Go again, assign it to S, print it out. So this is what it did. It's printed out everything that's over here. Okay, for the second example, let's use a list for this. Maybe you don't understand this, but with time all this should get clear to you. So let's define the lists and let's put in some friends in here. I want to put in team Karen. I like the name Karen a lot, and I want to put in my brother's name Gift. So I want to put, say, for friend, for a friend, just one single friend in the whole friends list. Then I want to print friend. Now when we run this, it should manually print in all the friends one after the other. So it goes in, check for a friend, for the first friend that's there, and it's team. Then it prints, then it just prints him out. Then the friend goes into the array again, gets the second friend, which is Karen, prints her out, then get the third one, which is Gift, to print him out. And all that, it's very easy working with for loops in Python. And we can give variable any name. Take note of that. We can give this variable any name. For example, we could just say like for Python, we could say something like for Python in friends print Python, and when we run this, it still does exactly the same thing. So we can give this here just any name you want. It's not necessary what you want to give as the name. Now let's look at our third example here. Let's get rid of this. Look at our third example for index in range of 10. So now one loop through a number. We want to say for index in the range of 10, then want to print 10. Now let me show you guys what happens over here. See, it keeps printing 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and all that. And that's because it's print 10 in the range of 10, print 10. It would definitely keep printing 10 and 10 and 10 like this. And this might be a bit confusing. I don't really know the simplest language I can use to explain it to you, but if you find difficulties working with for loop, then just drop a comment on this video. I could even recommend some better videos that are good than mine for you to brushing up on for loop and all that. And we could also check for one more example, and let's say for index okay, let's say for index in range of 3 and 10. So now we're passing in two numbers, then we want to print index. And see, it says 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. They didn't do anything. It didn't print 1, 2, and it didn't print 10. So it just started from 3 and before 10. Hopefully you understand. Started from 3 and ended before 10. Now let's take the fourth example, and the fourth example is for index in range. And let's pass 5 into this. And want to say if index is equal to 0, then we want to print first iteration. So first iteration. Now let's run this, and it says first iteration. Now here I want to say else print not first iteration. So I want to say print not first iteration. Now let's run this, and you see first iteration, it has done it, and other ones are not first iteration and all that. So what this does is, if index is equal to 0, now it went to the first iteration of the range of 5, printed its first iteration, then the remaining ones over here were not the first iteration, the remaining 4, so it printed them as not first iteration. Trust me, when I started with for loops, it was kind of difficult for me, and I know how it might be for you right now. So don't freak out about anything, just calm down. Whatever you don't understand, you can hit me up on Instagram, WhatsApp, whatever. I'm there, and ask your questions, and I'll be there to answer you. So I think that's it for the examples in for loop, and that's pretty much it. Hopefully you understood something, but if you didn't, don't forget to drop a comment on this video, and I'll clarify everything that you didn't. Hopefully you have subscribed, and if you have done that, I love you. Bye, and see you in my next video.